Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic: what is perfectly legal, but creepy as hell? Trying to make your kids' social media famous should be illegal. Such parents are essentially ruining their kids' lives already. Good luck getting rid of the reputation and image materials. Staring into someone's window from the street to watch Jeopardy on their TV because your fucking mom cancelled cable when she found your vape. Amazingly specific. Suspiciously specific if you ask me. Wanna tell us something, buddy? I did nothing illegal. Facing the wrong way in an elevator. That is creepy. There's no wasted motion doing this either. You just elect to turn around after you get to your floor and exit rather than when you enter. Paparazzi. Have you all seen that clip of Kim Kardashian filming her show and she's being followed by the paparazzi and the camera turns to one of the paparazzi and he says he'll sue if they take photos and he's almost stalking her doing the same, haha. I do remember reading a few times about different thresholds for public personalities. Paparazzi can stalk public personalities in ways that would be harassment for regular people. Thinking about the clip with Emma Watson where she tells about paparazzis who took pictures under her skirt on her 18th birthday. Would have been illegal only a few hours ago but apparently was completely fine then. There were websites counting down to her, and other young female celebs, 18th birthday. Another one for the legal but creepy category. Are taking upskirt shots somehow not illegal when someone turns 18? Like that still seems like pretty clear sexual harassment at minimum. There's a heartbreaking video of Paris Jackson trying to run from Paps asking invasive questions about her dad who'd passed away. The way she just cries out please leave me alone as they stick cameras in her face. Terrible. It takes something I swear that's in DNA to want to work as a pap and feel no remorse. This one hits close to home. A good friend of mine lives in a major East Coast city. As a single woman she is extra cautious. She was the victim of a known local Instagram celebrity this weekend. Basically this guy follows people, guys and girls, around and records them. When they get annoyed and tell him to stop he gets more and more obnoxious, trying to get a reaction. He is careful not to cross the legal line for stalking etc. And does it in public, so be expectation of privacy. He then posts the inevitable freak out online. I'm not going to share the page, my friend made the cut, because I don't want to grace this troll with the page views. Sooner or later he's gonna do it to the wrong person and get laid out on the concrete. ETA, I'm aware that a physical altercation would get him more views. But that would be a small price to pay for a mouthful of concrete. Or put in concrete. I googled whatever happened to Book Gang. It made me more certain than ever that violence is in fact sometimes the answer. Face covered in tattoos and acting like a fool. Then one dude breaks his jaw for talking shit. He spends a few months drinking through a straw with his jaw wired shut. Now he wears khakis and turtleneck sweaters. Goes by David or whatever his mama named him. All he needed was someone to fuck him up good enough to think twice about what he is up to. I live in Baltimore and we had a guy doing that a couple years ago. He got charged after a bunch of complaints. Not sure what happened to him though. My instinct was to downvote you solely on the basis of how much I hate that dude, haha. He pled guilty to 8 misdemeanor charges, the state dismissed 3 and the other 15 they put on hold, which means at this point they are no longer able to bring those charges against him. Now he lives in Virginia, apparently. Child beauty pageants. I know some of you may have heard about that other guy. I am not gonna diddle your kids. I'm not like that, that's not my thing. I've met that guy in a titty bar. You should probably write a song about it. Hanging your doll collection from the trees in your yard using string made from human hair. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Goodwill now and buy all the dolls I can find. Do you think the HOA will approve? Sure. September, October, Halloween got you cover. November, December, add Santa hats to them. January, February, make them cupids with wings and bows. March, April, Easterize them with flower crowns. May, Mother's Day, hang them in pairs, big doll with small doll. June, July, give them American flags. August, ignore the HOA letter. Repeat. Edit, thanks for the awards kind strangers, and love all the ideas for August. They are usually pretty chill about that stuff. Nobody is saying you can't eat a banana, Terry, But you can't just stand on a street corner for 30 minutes and suck on it, you have to actually take a bite. I like bananas. I eat them a lot at work with lunch. In the military, I learned that when eating a banana, it's okay if you bring the banana to your face. Not the other way around. Go ahead, try it. Bonus points if you make eye contact with someone while your mouth is slightly open with the banana headed for it. Never gets old. You have to turn it sideways and eat it like a bear eats a salmon. Remove the doubt. It's technically legal to check if a door is locked, as long as you don't enter without permission. Edit. Depending on where you live, this could apply to both houses and cars. Edit. You won't find any laws permitting this activity, but laws associated with it are generally based on circumstantial evidence or rely on proving the suspect's intent. An arrest may be likely, but proving intent is difficult, and charges might not stick. Results may vary in your precinct. LMAO, this is like in Skyrim, where picking someone's pocket is fine as long as you just look and don't try to take anything. Sticks hand in someone else's pocket, yay, no thanks, this stuff sucks. Hanging out in a public bathroom timing how long people pee. I swear to God. I did a lot of work in hospitals for a while, big fucking hospitals with tons of bathrooms all over the place. For some goddamned reason, regardless of what time or bathroom I selected to take a shit in, not 30 seconds after I sat down a janitor would knock on the door to clean the bathroom. It's not as if it was one janitor, just some random janitor would inevitably need to clean whatever bathroom I was in as soon as I got comfy. It's like I was being stalked by the janitors. So now I'm trying to take a shit knowing full well there's somebody out there actively timing how long it takes. This just brought back a memory I tried to repress. I, too, work at a hospital of the time I was walking out of work but got hit with the danger rumbles on my way out and had to clench and run to the nearest public bathroom. It's the largest one, but I blessed my stars it was mostly empty. As I was absolutely destroying the toilet, a housekeeper lady came in and starts going stall to give them the good cleaning. I'm sitting there sweating as the cursed colon won't stop. Listening to her come closer and closer to my stall. She gets to mine, sees it's locked, moves on. But then after she finished all the rest she just stood there. And waited. And waited. As I'm ruining this toilet and just want peace while I die of dysentery. And I didn't want to have to come out of that stall after 10 minutes of atomic bombing it and have to face this woman before she took one look inside the stall and probably started crying. Mind you, I am someone who normally will hold my shits in for hours to avoid pooping in a public bathroom. So this was my nightmare. 0/5 stars. Parking across the street from an elementary school with binoculars. Technically not illegal, but you'd definitely get the cops called on you and make the news. I just like to birdwatch and it's not my fault the best birds are at the elementary school. Per second. Sir, we don't call women birds in this country, and those are children. My dad is currently in an injury case against his old job. There's been a car outside his house filming him for the last couple months trying to catch him doing compromising things to disprove his injuries. That's very creepy. That sounds quite expensive. Yeah, but they really don't want to admit my dad's injuries are from 20 years of literally back-breaking labor. They already sent us some supposedly detrimental footage of my dad going to the store or getting gas. It was extremely disturbing to see that footage and realize what's happening. However, even yesterday we saw the same car parked outside. Though you could have some fun with it. Get a t-shirt made that says I'm being followed by a pervert with a camera. Ask him why. Or get your own camera and sit behind his car in a lawn chair with a big sign that says Volunteer Pedophile Monitoring Team. Saying, think of yourselves as sisters when introducing a much younger new wife to one's adult daughter. My father-in-law did this. WTF. No dad, I don't want to imagine you shagging my sister, thank you very much. In some states, it's actually legal to take upskirt pictures with your smartphone, as long as they are wearing panties. Super creepy as hell. I only know this because a judge ruled a guy innocent for doing just that because of a law that was worded a certain way. No clue if the law has changed to include upskirt pics. There was recently a lot made about a law being introduced in the UK to make upskirting illegal, which astounded me as I'm sure that even before that specific act was illegal, it would still violate various other laws about taking incident photos, and could even be classed as assault. I've worked in construction and built some Walmart shopping centers and distribution centers. Had a site manager on a job tell me that Walmart used to have a super specific level of shine they wanted on their floors when they were finished and opened up for public shopping. However, with the ever-increasing presence of cell phones and better cameras, they had to begin to dull the floors because people were able to just grab upskirts by taking pics of the floor under people. Child brides in some parts of the world. WTF is wrong with people? Thankfully it's not legal anymore, but where I'm from it was extremely popular to marry a girl as young as 10 or even younger. Usually the parents of the bride got property and money in exchange, basically selling their kid. It's just pure disgusting.